Good afternoon and welcome to the 9th match of the 2025 Okaloosa High School Academic Tournament. This year, teams from 7 Okaloosa high schools will go head-to-head utilizing a double elimination tournament format. These standout students will be displaying their knowledge of math, science, history, fine arts and literature, pop culture, and more to determine our 2025 high school champion. I'm your host and moderator, Stella Verswyvelt. Elisa Elsesser will serve as chief judge and will make final decisions on all things official. Ms. Elsesser is a supervising engineer of the Investment Systems Engineering section in the 96 Range Group at Eglin Air Force Base. Her team supports the development and integration of new test support capabilities onto the Eglin Test Range. She received her bachelor's degree in Industrial and Systems Engineering from the University of Florida and her master's degree in Engineering Management Systems Engineering from Auburn University. Carol Burnich, Interim District Coordinator of Academic Teams, will serve as timer and scorekeeper. Today's teams are from Fort Walton Beach High School and Rocky Bayou Christian School. Fort Walton's coach is Dr. Marez, while Rocky Bayou's coach are Dr. Mosley and Mrs. Mosley. Our tournament corporate sponsors this year are Microsystems Incorporated and Master Wall Incorporated. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our different Okaloosa schools, and we'll be back shortly to introduce the team members. Stay tuned. Welcome back. At this time, team members from both schools will introduce themselves.
Cole Ruiz, Jr.
William Kiker, Senior.
Ian Thompson, Jr.
Chloe Smith, Jr.
Matthew Dublechamp, Jr.
Colt Stevens, Jr.
Ajish Patel, Sophomore.
Samuel Hess, Jr.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with question number 1. There are 4 types of teeth. Elephant tusks are extensions of which type?
Canine.
No, that is not correct. Rocky Bayou, do you have an answer?
Incisors.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus question number 1. In 1955, what American president, a former general, deployed the first U.S. military personnel to South Vietnam?
Eisenhower.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Eisenhower.
That is correct. Bonus question number 2. Groundbreaking ceremonies were held in 2006 for memorial to the 184 people killed in the 9/11 terrorist attack on what building that houses the U.S. military establishment?
Pentagon.
Yes, that is correct. Question number 2. Originally proclaimed by President Woodrow Wilson, name the day celebrated on the second Sunday in May since 1914 that recognizes a special segment of Americans.
Veterans Day.
That is not correct.
Memorial Day.
That is not correct. Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
The Memorial Day last name.
All right, question number 3. During the Civil War, the name of what snake indicated?
Anaconda.
That is not correct.
Copperhead.
Yes, that is correct. All right, bonus question number 1. What 2 degrees of comparison are illustrated in this quip? When it comes to foreign food, the less authentic, the better.
Superlative, comparative.
Oxymoron.
She's asking for like the degree of
Comparative.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Comparative.
2 degrees. 2 degrees.
Superlative as well.
Superlative.
No, it was positive and comparative.
Okay.
Positive and comparative. Bonus question number 2. What is the subject of this line by Carl Jung? Show me a sane man and I will cure him for you.
You. Is it you? Pretty sure
I
it's
don't know
you.
what the questions are, but yeah.
I guess it's you.
I.
What?
Okay. You.
You. Implied you. Yes, that's correct. Question number 4. What French scientist discovered how tiny yeast cells turn sugar into alcohol?
Pasteur.
That is correct. Bonus question number 1. Vascular disorders result in a diminished flow of what fluid?
Blood.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 2. These adjectives describe what kind of injury: closed, impacted, complicated, composite, green stick, and compound.
Broken bone.
Defertical.
Broken bone.
Can you be more specific?
Fractured.
Yes, that is correct. All right, question number 5. Who wrote this? King and queen of the pelicans we, no other bird so grand we see. None but we have feet like fins, with lovely leathery throats and chins. Pluffskin, pelican G, we think no bird so happy as we. Plumpskin, ploshkin, pelican.
Dr. Seuss.
No, that is not correct. And now I have to repeat the whole thing for Rocky Bayou. Who wrote this? King and queen of the pelicans we, no other bird so grand we see. None but we have feet like fins, with lovely leathery throats and chins. Pluffskin, pelican G, we think no bird so happy as we. Plumpskin, ploshkin, pelican Jill, we think so then, and we thought so still.
Dickinson.
No, the answer was Edward Lear. Edward Lear. All right. Question number 6. The disaster of what colony marked the end of Sir Walter Raleigh's involvement?
Roanoke.
Yes, that is correct.
Nice.
Bonus number 1. A debonair seagoing bird was leisurely paddling across the Atlantic at a speed of 6 nautical miles per hour. This equals how many knots?
It's point. I think it's 0.8 to.
So 0.8, so 5,
I
maybe?
think so. Around there.
5?
No, the answer is 6.
Oh.
It's the same answer. All right, bonus number 2. If you divide a circle into 3 congruent parts, how many degrees are in the central angle of each?
Yeah, 120 because 360. Yeah, 120.
That is correct. Question number 7. What character in Uncle Tom's Cabin is known for his whips and bloodhounds?
The slave master.
Should I have a name?
John, the slave master.
No, that is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Jim, the slave master.
No, it was Simon Legree. Simon Legree. Question number 8. What are the 2 possessive first-person plural pronouns?
My and mine.
No.
Mine and yours.
No, it was plural pronouns, so our and ours. Our and ours. Okay. Question number 9. Psychologically speaking, these are all examples of what? Compassion, despair, worry.
Emotions.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 1. Pyongyang is the capital of what nation?
North Korea, right? Yeah, North Korea.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. These items got their names from places on what extensive European island? Hereford cattle, Devonshire cream, cheddar cheese.
So maybe Ireland?
It's Ireland.
Does anyone have other guesses? Ireland?
That is not correct. It's Great Britain.
Oh.
Great Britain.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, question number 10. Paper and pencils ready. Simplify 5 over the quantity of 11 2/3.
Three sevenths.
That's correct. Bonus question number 1. In 1778, what British navigator gave the name Sandwich Islands to the Hawaiian archipelago?
Cook.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 2. The name for what Asian country was derived from words that originally meant Bengali country?
Bangladesh, probably.
Bangladesh. Yeah,
would
it's
assume
the
so.
closest.
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Yes, that is also correct. Question number 11. Organic compounds produced by polymerization and capable of being molded, extruded, cast into shapes, or drawn into filaments are collectively known as what?
Proteins?
That is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Malleable.
That is not correct. The answer is plastics. Plastics. Question number 12. It was essentially an enormous ditch, 363 miles long, 40 feet wide, and 4 feet deep. More than half of it was cut through forests or swamps. Its entire cost of $7 million was borne by New York State. Name this project completed in 1825.
The Erie Canal.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 1. What kind of polygon has an internal angle greater than 180 degrees?
N minus 2. Oh, greater than 180. So,
What?
what? It's N minus 2 over 180.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Quadrilateral?
No, a concave polygon. Concave polygon.
And internal.
Bonus question number 2. Which platonic solid has the fewest surfaces?
Is it pyramid? Probably,
I
yeah.
would go with pyramid.
A pyramid?
That is not correct. It's tetrahedron. A tetrahedron. Or question number 13. Major volcanic eruptions of the latter part of the 20th century included Arenal in Costa Rica, El Chicon in Mexico, and Pinatubo in what country?
Chile?
That is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Belize.
That is not correct. The answer was the Philippines.
End of the half.
All right, that's the end of the first half. We'll be right back with a halftime score. Welcome back. The halftime score is Rocky Bayou 80 for Walton Beach 70. Rocky Bayou has one substitution. At this time, he will introduce himself.
Alejandro Alvarez, Jr.
All right, we'll go ahead and begin the second half. Question number 14. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is an example of the modern design and architecture that relied heavily on the use of steel and what material?
Glass?
Yes, that is correct. Bonus question number 1. The conditions under which American troops are authorized to use force are supposed to be detailed in a set of procedures called the Rules of...
Engagement?
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 2. What are disassembled in chop shops?
Cars.
Defer to coal.
Cars?
Yes, that is correct. Question number 15. As Broadway productions Carrie closed after 5 performances, Bring Back Birdie closed after 4 performances, and Kelly closed after just 1 performance, what informal 4-letter term applies to such utter failures?
Flop?
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 1. In folklore, a Rossini opera, and in written stories, which Swiss hero is forced to shoot an apple off of his son's with a bow and arrow?
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know.
It's like, oh god, is it like Henry something? I know it. Oh, Henry Teller.
That is not correct.
It's William Tell.
Yes, it was William Tell. It was William Tell. Bonus number 2. Alistair MacLean wrote Ice Station Zebra, Where Eagles Dare, and The Guns of where?
Guns of some place, like
America.
America.
No, it's the Guns of Navarone. The Guns of Navarone. All right, question number 16. What theory expresses the view that all forms of life were created about 6,000 years ago?
Creationism.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. In Romeo and Juliet, what is the name of Romeo's closest friend?
Is it Mercutio or what's
Yeah.
what was your guess?
Benvolio, but I like Mercutio.
Okay, Mercutio.
That is correct, Mercutio. Bonus number 2. What is the term for Shakespeare's poetic form consisting of 3 quatrains and a final rhymed couplet?
Is this iambic pentameter? Or no, 3 quatrains. No, this is sonnets. Yeah, no, you're right. Sonnets.
Sonnet. That is correct. Question 17. Name the revolving region of fluid flow in a sunspot, the Charybdis whirlpool, Jupiter's great red spot, the accretion disk of a black hole, and a water spout.
Whirlpool.
Nope, that is not correct.
Cyclone.
That is not correct. The answer is vortex. Vortex. Okay, question number 18. What is the function of the gerund in this sentence? Please put out the cat and turn off the television before departing.
Preposition. Object of preposition.
Yes, that is correct. All right, bonus number 1. Valley glaciers ride over a series of rock steps. When the glacier passes over a steep part of the bed, it moves faster. The rigid upper zone of ice cannot stretch to move as rapidly as the underlying plastic flowing ice and is broken, forming off fissures called what?
What's like? It's like it starts with a B. It's like basin.
iceberg?
I don't know.
What is this iceberg?
Iceberg. Okay. Iceberg.
No, the answer is crevices. Crevices. Bonus number 2. What growing mountain range is being raised about an inch a year by the Eurasian plate and the Australian plate pushing against one another?
Himalayas.
Yeah, that's probably
It's in the middle. Okay. Himalayas.
That is correct. Question number 19. Most state funding goes to assistance for the needy, public health, and what third category?
Education.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. The James, the Rappahannock rivers flow into what bay?
The Chesapeake Bay, maybe?
So that Hudson.
Yeah, the Chesapeake Bay.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. What river flows entirely through Massachusetts and Connecticut?
It's the one from Boston. Yeah, the Charles.
The Charles. I would buy that. The Charles River.
No, the answer is the Connecticut River.
Okay.
Question number 20. What Polynesian staple vegetable is the basis for making Hawaiian poi?
Ube.
Nope, that is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Pineapple.
No, that is not correct. The answer is taro. Taro. Question number 21. Topographical maps usually use black for man-made features and blue for water. What color is typically used for contour lines?
White.
Nope, that is not correct.
red.
Nope, that is not correct. The answer is brown. Brown. All right, question number 22. What parliamentary act of 1765 placed duties ranging from a halfpenny to...
The Stamp Act.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 1. In 1805, Lewis and Clark reached what geographical goal after an 18-month trek?
This is the Pacific, right? Okay, but we're gonna burn a little bit of time.
Just go.
Okay, fine. Pacific. Ocean.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus question number 2. Part of the eastern border of what state is formed by the Savannah River?
The Savannah River. Something Georgia.
I think so.
Sure. Anyone else? Okay. Georgia.
Yes, that is also correct. Question number 23. What category of numbers includes the natural numbers, the negatives of the natural numbers, and 0?
Integers.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus number 1. These are counties in what U.S. state? Shawnee, Cherokee, Cheyenne, Potawatomi, Comanche, Kiowa, Osage, Pawnee, Ottawa, Atchison, Leavenworth, and Wichita.
Wichita, Kansas.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Oklahoma because all that
Okay.
Kansas.
Kansas.
Yes, Kansas is correct. Bonus number 2. If Canada is to your west, your north, and your east, you are in which U.S. state?
It's Maine, right? West. West. Yeah, that's Maine. North. I think west.
East, no, because not your east.
Michigan.
I think it's
Michigan. Y'all think it's Michigan? Alright.
Yeah.
Michigan.
No, it was Maine. Maine. All right, question number 24. Who narrates a lengthy series of stories that includes tales of Peri Banu, Ali Baba, Aladdin, and Sinbad the Sailor?
Arabian Nights.
Nope, that's not the answer. For Walton, do you have an answer?
Time.
The answer is Scheherazade. Question number 25. Adolf Hitler is reported to have counted this composer among his very favorites. He is perhaps most famous for Der Ring des Nibelungen, a cycle of...
Wagner.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus question number 1. Expressed in terms of L for length, what is the perimeter of a rectangle if its width is 2 centimeters less than half its length?
Minus 2. So L minus 2 plus 2L, right? Okay. 3L minus 2. Y'all get something different?
No, I thought it was like point.
Oh, we got time. We got time. What do you got?
Is it 2 centimeters less?
2 centimeters less than 1/2 of the length.
So is it not one?
So I have 3L minus 2.
It was 3L minus 4. 3L minus 4. Bonus number 2. Paper and pencils ready. Write down these numbers in their pairs. Negative 12x and negative x squared, 4x and 3x squared, 4 and 3x cubed, 12x and x squared. These are all factors of what term?
Wait, why don't we just like do we just make a polynomial off of the
X. Just one. One. They're all factors of 1.
No.
What?
No, they're not factors of one.
Negative 12x cubed. Try that.
Oh, okay. I defer to Sam.
Negative 12x cubed.
Very close, 12x cubed. That's the end of the match. We'll be back in a moment with our final score. All right, our final score is Rocky Bayou 130, Fort Walton Beach 190. Congrats to our winner. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.